G'day guys, we're Zandt here from the Down Under Centre. We just finished another practical assessment here in the Down Under Centre. So we're just going to put another video together. We like doing them. You guys have all seen, you made a comment before, mate. You've seen the other YouTube videos we've done. You thought they were helpful. Yep. Which good. Have you guys seen the other videos?
Yeah.
No? No worries. Well, next time you turn up, mate, you'll be famous on there. You'll be nice on there. So guys, what we'll do is just introduce yourself. So Tom?
Yeah, Tom Brinkman.
Yeah.
Peter Nosco.
Ryan Duff.
Cool. And Tom, where are you from, mate, in the UK?
Essex.
Essex, how long have you been a plumber for?
12 years now.
12 years?
Yeah.
Qualified?
Yeah, MBQ level 3.
Yeah, perfect. Pete, where are you from, mate?
Witness, just south of Liverpool.
Yep.
Plumber for over 15 years. Same MBQ level 3.
Yep. Perfect. Yourself, mate?
I'm originally from London, but I moved up to the Midlands, so I've been up in the Midlands for 3 and a bit years. Did my apprenticeship down here doing maintenance plumbing. At the moment was just doing sort of domestic heating work. I've been plumbing for about 10 years.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so, alright, we've got 3 plumbers sitting here. We're obviously doing this skills assessment to move to Australia. So Tom, who's heading to Oz with you, mate?
I'm going on my own.
Going on your own? You been there before?
I haven't, no.
No? And how old are you, mate? How old?
I'm 28.
28. Oh, living the dream with that one, mate. And whereabouts in Oz are you going to head to?
Looking to go to Sydney, and then I've got family friends in the Gold Coast, so I'll try and pick between the two.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not super close, but they're definitely achievable. Alright, and Pete, who's going with you, mate?
It's my wife Laura and 3 kids.
3 kids, and how old are the kids?
11, 9 and 7.
Okay, perfect. Right,
Yeah, I'm going with my wife and 2 boys. Wife Amelia, 2 boys Noah and Ellis. Eldest is 6, youngest is 2.
Awesome. Alright, so whose idea was it with the, obviously Tom's, it was yours.
Yeah.
You're not being told what to go, mate. Yourself, was it Amelia's? Whose idea was it for you
It
guys?
was a bit of a joint effort. It was one of them, I've been before, so I've been over to Australia. I spent 7-8 months over there in 2016. So I'd always said I'd go back, and obviously married, kids, and life sort of takes over.
Yep.
But it just comes up in conversation, and she was well up for it. So
has she been there before?
She's not been.
Right.
So
okay.
For her, it's a bit of an unknown, but she's excited, looking forward to it.
You know, you've got a 6-year-old and a younger one, so the 6-year-old understands them. Have you told him about migrating?
Yeah, he's well up for it. I mean, I keep strange pets. I've got lizards and snakes and all sorts, so he is buzzing for the idea of them being out in the wild.
Yeah, just make sure it's a pattern, mate. Teach him that part. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so he's excited.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. And yourself, Peter, have you, whose idea was it? Yourself, your wife?
It was both of us. We've got family out there. We've been and visited them. We both fell in love with it. The kids they're the same, they love it. So.
And you've got 11, 9 and 7, so they fully understand that they're heading out there?
Yeah, I think we're all as nervous as each other, but we know it's going to be worth it.
Mate, it's the biggest, you know, I think for lots of our families, you know, it's the biggest decision to make, isn't it?
Yeah.
And a hard one when you've got 3, have you got boys, girls?
2 girls, 1 boy.
2 girls, 1 boy, okay. And they're at sort of age where I guess their mates are, they're pretty reliant on their mates at the moment?
Yeah, they've got a close-knit group, but they're alright with it. We've explained it. They're looking forward to it, Yeah.
They had, as you know, the kids ever come up and said, "Dad, I don't really want to go," or I know kids, I've got 2 myself, they're a bit hit and miss sometimes, you know, with what they think. Mine are a little bit younger than that, so. But are they coming up and asking you questions, or are they showing any sort of nerves, or is there something interesting to you yet?
I think they are a bit nervous. It's more leaving the friends and making new friends, joining schools. They're more excited. It's the things they want to do.
Yeah.
I've got to learn surfing to teach my son surfing.
Yeah.
I've got no chance.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things. They're very excited. Yeah.
Oh, you get a hold of Ryan, snake and lizard, mate. Pick it up and get him used to that. That would work out well. Okay, excellent. Okay, so, you know, Tom, you know, you've got family out there, but, you know, why Australia? What draws you to Oz, mate?
Weather, the outdoor lifestyle.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Now, summer here in the UK at the moment.
Yeah.
About
Amazing,
2021. It's been has been the greatest summer, but last year was good. We'll talk about that. But okay, so yours is okay. What's the first thing that you're going to do when you get there, mate?
Try and like settle in as quick as,
Yeah.
try and get the job and that sorted, and then the plan after that is to like sort of like work and travel at the same time. Like,
Okay.
see Australia.
And young bloke going over there single, going over there as a plumber with a permanent residency visa. Is there a you know, is there anything anxious about you? You worry, you know, is there a certain amount of money that you're looking to take over? Are you anxious about anything at all?
No, I've got, to be fair, I will be going out there with some money because I've got selling the house, so I'll be taking money out with me. The only thing is like it's just going on your own. I think it's just normal for anyone.
Yeah. Like with your contact details, I'm sure there's a few ladies out there that might be thinking,
fingers crossed.
hang on, he's got lots of money and a visa. Hang on, I'll jump on this one. No, but real seriously. Okay, so financially, you're happy with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
That's awesome, mate. It's good. You're going to have a good time, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
You know, we've all been out there.
I've heard it's good, so.
It is, mate. It's really good. It's what you make out of it. Obviously, it's got its challenges. You know, you are away from family, friends, and that routine.
Yeah.
You know, we got to be drinking coffee, mate. We believe we've got good coffee over
I
there.
don't do what drinks.
There you go. So, oh, that's a good thing. I know you English like the teas and maybe it's a bit stereotypical. There we go. Biscuits over there. Okay, fantastic. Let's talk a bit about visas, and then we'll go back to places, particularly where you want to see in Australia. So, you've come in today. You've got the skills assessment sorted. So, before you came into the practical assessment, we had to do the documentary assessment. We had to prove the years of paid work experience, and we spoke about that before. And that's probably the most time-consuming part.
Yeah.
Pete, how many years did now? For this, just for the people watching this, to be eligible for a skills assessment as a plumber, you need to have, from the UK for example, an NVQ level 3 and 4 years of paid work experience pre or post qualification, or no NVQ level 3 and 6 years of paid. But usually if you come through the Down Under Centre, we'll also ask you to gather what's going to get you maximum points for the visa, which is generally your 8 years after your NVQ level 3. So Pete, saying that, how many years did you gather, mate?
It was probably over 8 years. It's worked out. I've worked for subcontractors, some of them don't exist, so I've not been able to include them, but I've gone back and I've found previous employers, and it's arduous getting the paperwork, but it's definitely worth it. Once you get stuck into it, it seems to come a lot easier.
Yeah, and I think like, you know, the tip would be like maybe when it comes time to gathering the documents is to focus on the things that you're so reliant on other people, which is generally HMRC, the bank, and references. You know, try and tackle them while you're doing that. You can focus, and obviously the challenges you mentioned. You know, you got lots of clients that are self-employed and employed. So if you're employed, it's a little bit easier. Yeah. If you're self-employed, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, it's a lot more paperwork that's involved with it, but it's well explained on the website, on the client portal. Everything that goes through step by step. There's videos on there. It's quite good.
Yeah. No worries. Okay, so it's a thing, Tom, going through that process, mate?
Yeah, it was easy, yeah. It was so well set out, it couldn't have been any easier. But yeah, I got the 8 years evidence gathered up, and
Well, to make our job easier at the Down Under Centre, obviously it's to make your job easier, it's to make our job easier, so it's you know, it's combining the two. At the end of the day, you know, the documentary assessment is required for the skills assessment, because you can't just say I'm a plumber and I want to move to Australia. Immigration will assess you. So, you know, a trail of documentation definitely helps that. Yeah. But knowing where you need to go and how you need to get it obviously helps. Okay, and then so you got through that, guys, and then you had the technical interview. So Ryan, you had a technical interview. Was that over Skype, Zoom, was it Teams? Do you remember?
I think it was a Zoom call.
Zoom call.
Rightly.
And what time of the you know, obviously in the UK here. There we go.
It was about, what time was it? I think it was 9 PM, which was 6 AM Queensland time, where the assessor was.
Yep. No worries. And how long did the technical interview go for?
It took about just over an hour, I think it was, just to run through everything. But you know, prior to the assessment, you get the sort of supplementary documentation that the assessor runs through with you, which, you know, if you've got everything prepared, it's fairly straightforward. I mean, they're asking you questions about things you do, things that you know and things that you've done for years. So it's just kind of settling your nerves a little bit in terms of worrying about it and just talking, because that's all it is, it's conversation.
Yeah, and I mean, look, as an assessor myself, we can't assess you against, you know, for example, being from the UK regulations to Australia, because you don't know the Australian regulations. That's where the gap training comes in later on. So it's general, you're getting to understand your knowledge through that process. You guys were the same, you found the technical interview about an hour?
Yeah, roughly the same time.
And you felt comfortable through, through that? They have an invigilator there, I believe, who every 20 minutes. Make sure no one else is in the room.
Spin around.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then you came in today, and we've done the practical assessment. So we've sort of covered drainage, some copper work, using benders, to compression, to then putting everything on test. And you've got through that really well. Was the, I guess, managing expectations, did you come in here today and think, this is going to be extremely difficult, or were you like I guess, how was it compared to what you thought? I want to answer that one.
Unnerving coming in to start with. The good thing is I've watched a couple of these videos, as I've said, but straight away put to ease.
Yeah.
It's a good friendly environment.
Biscuits. Biggies and teas.
Once you're relaxed and everything's there, it's all explained. If you've got it doing your job, then it's easy enough.
So I guess you get this, you get a drawing, and then you've got to create what that drawing is, and we'll supply the tool, the material. You've given a tool list to bring in, and then you go around that, and then it's documented. We record it, we take notes and everything like that, but we record and document a step-by-step part. So it's kind of, I guess, it starts off with just leveling it out, getting your level out, working out where you're going to start clipping everything, and then you're building it from there. So, okay, so you've done this part. All right, so the next stage is the visa stage, which is interesting. Now, what visa are you looking to apply for, mate? Now, once you have this one.
I think I'm going to go for the 190, state sponsored. Failing that, obviously, is it 491 for the regional, because I'm looking at going to Western, so obviously the whole state is considered regional.
Cool. Yourself?
Same, the 190 visa.
Same again.
Everyone's looking for 190. Okay, cool. Now we've two done the English tests. One hasn't done it at the moment, but thinking about doing it. You did the IELTS.
Yes.
You did the PT Pearson's. Did you ever do the IELTS, or did any of you do any of the other tests first? You just did the first one. Okay, you got the 10 points that that you set yourself for through the IELTS. Okay, you got the 10 points you did for the PTE. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being it was hard and it was really, like I asked before, when you came in today, how hard it was compared to what you thought it was going to be like. With the English test, was it as hard as what you thought it was, or is it challenging? Give us an example, please.
It's quite, from my experience doing the IELTS, it was quite academic, so it's very sort of what you've done at school sort of thing, very kind of sit down exam, making sure you're ticking all the boxes of what they're asking for, essay writing, things like that, things that you might not have done recently. So if it's something you're looking at doing, I'd definitely sort of brush up, maybe do a bit of a practice run before you go for the real thing.
Yeah, I well said, man. I recommend you do that. Like I know Shelley from our team runs the webinars every Thursday for the English tutor. But 100%, at least you know what you're going to be assessed on, I think. Okay, cool. Well, look, guys, that's awesome. Just before we go, always love this question. What's the first thing you do when you get there, mate?
God. It's on my head.
Yeah, so mine's give your mum a kiss because I miss her so much. But what would be you can't obviously do
Yeah,
that.
I can't
Weird.
do anyone
I think my mum will get a bit anxious at that. His English boy's rocking up. But
meet up with the mates, I think.
Yeah.
Meet up with the mates that are in Sydney, and then yeah, go from there.
cool. Yourself, Peter? What's the first thing we do?
Bigger than Barbie on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, no massive.
Yeah. Oh, it's really good. We get these electric Barbies, and it's good. It's nice. Self-made?
Like Pete said, just find the nearest beach and fly up there for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
All right. Go through one more question in, guys. Sorry. What is there anything you're looking to change from, work-life balance, or anything you want to change? Like when you have this idea of Australia, you still got to pay taxes. You still get odd people there. Trust me. All right. It's not it's not paradise. It's different. People go there for different things. But is there anything that you would like to change? The family way you do things. Again, there may not be a reason. But is there anything that you think that you're trying to set up to change or do in particular?
For me personally, it's that work-life balance where over here it's your kids are at school a set amount of time, and then by the time you're finished work, you get home, they get ready for bed, and having the dinner and things like that. And it's just finding that time to spend a bit more quality time with family.
Yep, makes sense. We actually spoke about the like some of the union jobs and the time they allow that, and the other. Dave, the other guy who was here before, his work experience, he's been English guy, he commented about his time working in Melbourne with that, so that was nice. Yourself, mate, anything you'd like to change with the family?
It's pretty much the same. It's a nice work-life balance.
Yep.
Relaxed, laid-back lifestyle.
Yep.
Good weather as well.
Yep.
So there's somewhere to go instead of trying to find where to go while it's raining over here.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's tough. And yourself, mate?
Yeah, to be fair, I actually want to cut down on the gym as much. I don't want to be going as much as over here, because I just go there because there's nothing else to do. I just want to have do something else after work other than just being indoors.
Okay, yourself, Tom. What are you going to look to? Is there anything you'd like to look to change or anything like that, mate?
Yeah, so I want to change the lifestyle. Every day, come home from work, go straight to the gym, which is obviously indoors over here, webpen.
That's the difference when you've got kids and you don't have kids.
Oh, free time.
I've got time. Sorry about that.
So, okay, but fair play, mate. So continue.
Yeah, so with that, I just want to do more social things outside, join a football team. Even if it is training, train outside, like you said. I just don't want to be stuck indoors. I want to be outside. I just enjoy it.
No, what a good comment. I think that's it's really important, and it's what's important for people, and I think that is a very good one, because we do find ourselves in that same routine very much inside, and you can still train and do everything you want to do, but you do it outside. Depending on where you live. Just don't go where I'm from in Melbourne, southeast suburbs. It's not always sunny out there. Okay, cool. So good. And guys, we've got the football on Sunday. It's the big game. Okay, for the English. So, mate, what's the score? Come on, and score and first goals. Scorer. Kicker or scorer? Scorer. First goal scorer.
So I'm going to say 1-1, to extra time.
Yeah.
Sterling's going to score the goal.
Yeah.
And then we're going to win on penalties.
Here we go.
It's going home.
It's coming home. Yourself, mate. What's going to be, Pete?
England 2-1. Kane first goal.
Okay.
90.
Yeah, I reckon 2-1 within the 90, Sterling first scorer.
Ooh. Alright, no worries. Well, I'm Australian, so I'm going to say 2-1 and Van Nistelrooy. Just kidding, I know he's the Dutchman. Good luck for the, good luck, and thank you guys so much for taking the time. You've done an amazing job today, and with it, wish you all the best in Oz. Make sure it's, you're fulfilled with getting to do what you say you want to do. Just remember that is time with, the kids and the lifestyle guys. That's the reason why we're getting out there. And mate, lift those weights at the beach, inside the gym, and you'll be fine. But well done again for today, guys, and top blokes. So yeah, we'll catch you next time, guys, for the next video. All right, catch you later.